Welcome back everyone. As I mentioned before, there are a lot of issues with PlayStation 5s, one of them being Wi-Fi issues, so I'll go and explain to you a couple ways to go ahead and fix these specific issues. Now the very first thing I'd recommend doing, and this is something that I recommend every single person to try whenever they have any problems with their console, is to fully reset your specific device. Now this is more than just, powering it down and powering it back up. What I would recommend doing is actually going ahead and removing everything from your PlayStation, including controllers, keyboards, adapters, screen recording things, whatever the case is. You want to go ahead and unplug every single thing from your console, power it down completely, and let it sit there for a couple of minutes. You would not believe how easy it is to fix something like this. It's just so crazy. And then once it's been a couple of minutes, you want to go ahead and boot it back up. And just sometimes, not every time, but sometimes this may actually end up fixing the issue. As I mentioned, it's not a guarantee, but it's just crazy how many times this can actually fix something. Now, if you boot it back up and it's working for some reason, then you're perfectly set. You don't even have to watch the rest of this video. But if your Wi-Fi still isn't functioning properly, the next thing I would recommend doing is making sure that you inputted the Wi-Fi credentials correctly on your PlayStation. So you want to go back into your settings. You want to go ahead and, first of all, go into your Wi-Fi settings on there, and you want to verify that you inputted the right credentials for your Wi-Fi for your console. There can be a situation where you maybe inputted the wrong password or whatever, so you want to make sure you went ahead and did that. If that doesn't end up working, what I would recommend doing at this point is checking any other device that you may have in your vicinity. So if that's an iPad, a MacBook, whatever other device you want to go ahead and go to it and see if the Wi-Fi is working on those devices as well. If for some reason those devices are not, able to connect to the Wi-Fi either, then you can pretty much guarantee that it is a Wi-Fi problem and it is not a PlayStation 5 problem. So what do you do now? You basically have to go to your router and essentially troubleshoot that specific router. So try unplugging that router, plugging it back in, kind of power cycling it through, resetting it, whatever you need to do. And that could potentially end up fixing the issue in and of itself. I've seen probably if it's not, a console issue, it is almost always a router issue and nothing more. At this point, because the PlayStation 5 is such a new console, I would probably recommend that it's fixed at this point. But there can be some times where maybe your PlayStation 5 has a faulty connector, a faulty network adapter, whatever the case is. At this point, I would recommend seeing if you're able to connect to any other Wi-Fi connection. If no other Wi-Fi connection is able to be connected to your PlayStation 5, I would honestly probably recommend contacting Sony and having them look at it for you. You can send it to them. If you just bought it, I would recommend returning it, buying another PlayStation 5. There can be a lot of issues that can happen, and having a faulty network thing is one of the most common problems out there for sure. So those are just a couple ways to go ahead and fix it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much for you guys to hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly, everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.